Remo real behind the scenes pulling all kind of strings, man. You don't even want to know who he just put me on the phone with, man.
Nah,
You don't even
tight
want to
shit.
know. I ain't even gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying?
He locked in, huh?
Hey, man, Remo's the guy. Remo's pulling all the
I'll be
strings.
up here for a reason, man.
He the puppet master, man.
Hmm.
Remo really the puppet master. He knows what's going on out here. But look, we got a crazy episode, okay? We got some crazy stories. I don't know if anybody else got something they're trying to bring to the table, but for me, I've been setting the internet on fire the past couple days with these Young Thug interrogation tapes, man.
Yeah, you might have did your big one with this one. Like, damn, because like the thing is, we seen this video a couple years ago, but I don't know. I feel like we didn't pay attention to it like how we paying attention to it right now.
Oh, this video not new?
Nah, it research. It was out a few years ago. I don't know who dropped it, but I want to say I seen it on World Star. I feel like it was on World Star a long ass time ago. And then Seti Nash re-uploaded it, so we could kind of give him the credit. But people didn't really start paying attention until Trap Lord Ross did a little full breakdown of it. Now everybody on the internet like, damn, is this snitching? Is Young Thug snitching or not? So I don't know. I had a talk with somebody, a close affiliate of YSL not that long ago. And it's interesting what people saying though. I don't know, Munchie, did you hear any of the audio?
Nah, but you saying this is old and it resurfaced, so this not like an extended, nothing new about it, right?
This ain't nothing new. This is just some old interrogation footage that been out for like a few years now.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a question, Munchie. As a, you feel me, member, is it like even being interrogated? Is that considered a violation? Can't you just be like, nah, talk to my lawyer? Like, I ain't got nothing for you. Like,
I mean, it's what you say during the interrogation, but me, I ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I mean?
that's kind of so.
Yeah.
In and of itself, it's not necessarily from a street perspective. Would you say it's not the best move to even allow yourself to be
It ain't
interrogated?
the best move to do it but if you waive your rights and then trying to explain yourself, you ain't automatically telling. But if they talking to you, they ain't saying nothing. They don't want to hear nothing to help you. They want to lock you up, so you might as well just wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Kick it.
So
Holler at the
I
lawyer.
feel like today, yeah, the reason why this is such a fire cast is because we got Munchie, who I'm going to say too much, but Munchie, what Munchie says about what goes on in the streets and what's snitching and what isn't snitching goes. I feel like there ain't nobody sat here more qualified to decide whether or not this is some real telling. Munchie that's all I'll say. Right? I feel like what Munchie says goes with this. Okay,
I agree, and that's why I referred to him off, just off Rednip, just to even before we even delve into the intricacies of the interrogation, just to even preface the fact that there's a 2-hour interrogation.
2 hours?
Yes.
Munchie, man.
What's there to talk about for 2 hours?
A whole lot of people, man.
Okay, that's my point.
All right, Munchie, let me give you all of the context before we get into the clips, right? So here's the context, okay? This interview happened in 2015.
Right.
Okay, all the way back in 2015.
10 years ago.
10 years ago, okay? So bear this in mind, right? In January of 2015, Big Nut gets killed. This is the guy that Young Thug and them were beefing with. He was he was a big blood. I think he was
Inglewood family
over in Atlanta, right? So he gets killed in January.
They had a Rico around that time.
Yeah, so the city was hot, right? Then in April, Lil Wayne's tour bus gets shot up, allegedly by this guy, PeeWee Roscoe. He's somebody that's been around Wayne, Thug, Birdman, all these guys, right? He tapped in with all of these guys. That tour bus gets shot up, and he gets arrested. In, I think, June or July, Young Thug gets arrested at a shopping mall on some completely random stuff. He gets kicked out the mall, and then he says, I'm going to shoot you in the face to the security guard. And they arrest him for terroristic threats. So Young Thug locked for terroristic threats, and then the detectives on the PeeWee Roscoe tour bus shooting, they pull him into the interview room, and they say to him, look, this ain't got nothing to do with none of what you got going on with your thing you just got arrested for. We want to talk to you about some other stuff. Do you want to talk to us? And he says, I'll talk to you, but I don't want to sign my name. They read him his rights. He says, I don't want to initial. But I'm willing to talk. And he talks to them for 2 whole hours. That's the context.
So he wanted the slick snitch, huh? He said he want to leave he said no signature and all that. That's crazy.
Well, and that's and clearly, we wouldn't be discussing this if there wasn't smut. So, but just I really want to just highlight the fact that there's a 2-hour conversation with the police, regardless of the contents of it, in and of itself. So is a violation of the gangster code.
But hold on, they told him it ain't got nothing to do with what he there for. Do he want to talk? And he is volunteer basically.
Yep, and I'm gonna break it down. You're gonna hear all the audio. Okay, you're gonna hear everything. But to me, there's two things that were said in the interrogation that were the most damning. Okay, there's two things he says. One of the things he says, he's talking about PeeWee Roscoe. He says that man used to carry Lil Wayne's drugs. Tells them that, and he says, I asked him if he shot the tour bus up. I don't know, but he breaks the law every day.
He did say that.
He breaks the law every day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Jeff, no.
you want to hear it, and then we can get deeper into more of the context. But we got these two clips. I played
Let's start strong with these two clips.
It's AI, right?
Bruh, they didn't have no AI in 2015, man. That's all I'll say.
Sheesh.
Yeah, this is a spicy one, man. Okay, all right, ready to get into this. So I done broke the whole thing down on my second channel, Trap More Ross. Okay, but I'm gonna just play you some of the highlights compared to what Gunna did. Okay, you guys just tell me, like whether this is snitching or not. I'm genuinely just trying to educate myself on the issue.
But more this nigga used to brain Wayne's drugs. Like, trust them. I don't know what the fuck happened with them fools. Cause the night with the shit when Lil Wayne too, was that got shot up on the expressway or some shit?
Yeah, that's what happened in Cobb, yeah.
Yeah, that happened at the club in Cobb.
I'm just a little bit confused. So he said that man used to carry Wayne's drugs, used to bring Wayne's drugs. So that's the first thing, right? And we can just hear that little snippet just once again so you heard it, because the audio is trash on this. But that's what was said. You guys to tell me what this is compared to what Gunna did. Okay. You guys just tell me like whether this is snitching or not. I'm genuinely just trying to educate myself on the issue.
But more this nigga used to brain Wayne's drugs.
Said he used to bring Wayne's drugs.
Brings Wayne's drugs.
Right?
Yeah, that nigga, he snitched early on.
So that was the first one, okay? That was the first thing that was said that was kind of crazy. And then the next thing that was said...
Oh, man.
You're not feeling that? You sad to hear that?
Yeah. It sucks.
Hey, man, they put so much smut on Gunna's name. Yeah, listen, like, if you're going to put that out there, you got to go back the other way. So look, let's hear the other thing, man. What about this one, right? And again, I need you guys to tell me, okay? What is this?
You know Roscoe? Man, that man scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't know, because every day nigga grow fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
He said every day he broke the law. We can hear that. We can run that back just quickly one more time just so you can hear that. I'm just trying to make sure y'all hear what's going on.
Hey, no. So they asked, did he shoot up the bus, and he said he don't know, but every day he break the law. That's what he said, right?
That is what he said.
All right.
What is this?
You know Roscoe? Man, that man scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't know, because every day nigga grow fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So that's the second thing that's super damning. But obviously, the context, it's a 2-hour conversation. There's a bunch of other stuff. He basically tells the entire story of the Birdman, Lil Wayne breakup and why they were beefing. And in my opinion, I feel like the purpose of this interrogation, the police are trying to find out who put the battery in Roscoe's back. Was it Thug or Birdman? And Thug had a lot to say about Birdman in this. So what are your thoughts this far, Munchie? And we could get into some more stuff.
I'm out to hear more. For sure, he told about who carrying who drugs, right? But on the second one, he said he didn't know if he shot the bus up, but he break the law every day. So
exactly.
so all right, later I'm guessing he'll get more in detail about the shooting of the bus, or what do you know about it?
Well, this is the thing, right? I would say that out of the entire 2-hour interview, those two comments are the worst. Those are the most damning statements where he is.
Yeah, but he didn't tell who shot the bus up.
He doesn't say.
He said he break the law every day though, but with the drug shit, that shit goofy. Talking about who carry who drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
goofy.
Yeah. So there's other stuff basically that comes up, and I break the whole thing down. I don't know if we want to sit here and listen to the entire breakdown for hours and hours.
No, let's just get like a few more parts where we can really
Bro,
hear
this feels like when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, dog. Like, this is insane.
But to be in there for 2 hours is crazy.
So
2 hours.
So let me ask you this though. All right, so be saying that they be spinning the police and sometimes to get off their tracks. So you say that 2 hours of spinning the police is not even a thing?
Spinning?
Yeah.
How much spinning you gonna do? You gonna be dizzy in 2 hours?
Hey, listen. Hey, so,
I feel you though.
Like 2 hours is crazy.
2 hours maxed out, right?
Hey, Munchie, how about this? You're gonna hear this in a minute, but how would you feel if I told you he says I'm hungry and they bring him a bologna sandwich?
Then they couldn't even get a McDonald's. You got a bologna sandwich?
He said, you not got something else. They said, that's all we got for you right now. He might have given some better answers if they got the Big Mac and fries.
Anytime you eating in the station, bro, is ugly. Anything, especially outside food. But they made a sandwich for you. That's horrible too, though.
He wasn't feeling the bologna sandwich, but you're gonna hear the whole thing, all right? But look,
did he eat it?
It sounds like he ate it.
He ate it.
He definitely ate it.
I think
so he rich eating bologna.
Right, he was doing what he had to do at the time. He said he was hungry. But yeah, so the way that it starts, the context for the start, right? That's interesting is that they basically say, they make it very clear. They read him his rights and they say, look, you do not have to talk to us without your lawyer present, but do you still want to talk to us? And he says yes. Thug. They ask if Thug knows why that the cops want to talk to him, and he says no.
I've been treating you good, I guess, so far? Okay. Well, you have any reason, or do you know any reason why I would want to talk to you? Obviously, I'm from Cobb County.
Why would you?
Yeah, why I would want to talk to you.
The mom was in Cobb County?
Do what?
What is it?
No. Relax, man, relax. We got something that's going on. It's something totally separate from what you got going on. We're not even here basically looking to talk to you about anything that we think you did wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's more just to get a feel and just get a background of everything that's going on. Does that make sense? Okay.
Lives in ATL.
Anyway, man, what I would like to do is just talk with you and just, like I said, get background of this whole shebang of just.
So they've said to Thug, look, we're not sitting down to accuse you of doing anything, okay? We just want to talk to you about something, okay? What could it be? All right, what could it be? Okay. So look,
in the arms of an angel.
So I already gave you the context, right, that he was arrested for threatening to shoot a mall security guard in the face, okay? So you already know that. You don't need to hear me explain that. But basically, this is them just basically explaining what this is all about. We want to talk to you about something else. This is what it was.
Quick, just the whole history of what's going on. I'm sure.
Is it presumptuous to assume that these are possible precursors to something like, I don't know, that would happen, like a major occurrence such as a state RICO indictment that would happen?
Well, there's
3 or 4 years later.
There's other segments of this where they're asking him what YSL means, and there's a lot of there's like foreshadowing in this interview that definitely makes you believe that they're asking him about YSL. And he does the same thing. He doesn't say truly humble under God, but he's just like, man, YSL's just a clothing line, young stoner life. We just smokers that like to be fly and all this other stuff. So I think there's a bunch of things because they're asking him about his lyrics. They're saying, when you rap, is that all real stuff that really happened? And they get him kind of tongue-tied on that section because he kind of like, they're basically saying to him like, yo, do you cap in your raps? And he's kind of like, depends what raps, I don't know. And like, people be capping. Do you be capping? So it's a tricky one.
So he's self-snitching as well for like alluding to.
So no, you know what it is? He like calls out other rappers and basically says, "Oh, dudes be capping in their raps," and then they're like, "So do you be cap? You keep it real in your raps?" And then he's kind of like, "Oh, I might just say some fly stuff. Oh, I don't know." And then they're like, "Oh, you be rapping about your friends, like your real friends, like the people whose names you mention in your songs, like they real people you be with."
Yo, we live.
Who we got?
Yo, what?
Yo.
What up?
Boy.
We live.
What up, nigga? Oh, okay.
Shit.
I need you to create a question. You got the group of people coming tomorrow, so create some questions for a few of them people.
All right, I got you. I got you, man. I'm sitting here with
Whack,
Ross, Lush, and your favorite man Munchie, and we over here. We talking about the Young Thug snitch or not?
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, Munchie ain't got no choice but to say what it is. I mean, I f with Thug, but it is what it is. Snitching is defined as any time you give information on anybody other than yourself. That can be a crime. So whether it lead to arrest or not. So I fuck with Thug. He did a lot for me, but what he did in that room wasn't right.
Word. So all right, would you classify that as snitching though?
Well, again, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I got a lot of love and respect for Thug.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, what he did in that room wasn't right, but I ain't gonna disrespect his name.